directing the acts of a band of ruthless criminals, the mysterious and masked gargoyle, backed by millions from an unknown power, attempts to wreck production for national defense. The police, baffled, seek the aid of Richard Wentworth, a famous amateur criminologist. Sometimes masquerading as the Spider, thus concealing his identity from both criminals and the police, Wentworth pits his wits and strength against the gargoyle in preventing sabotage, subversive activities, and other crimes. The mysterious and unexplained actions of all the patriotic industrialists, any one of whom may be the gargoyle, has baffled Wentworth and Commissioner Kirk.
They'd finished you.
They did their best.
I'm worried about the boss. How'd he get out? We don't know which one was him.
He got out all right. The plan worked perfect. He'll be waiting with new plans when we get to headquarters. Boy, he pulled a nifty. Look out what you're doing.
Glad to know the committee got away. The chase is about over, Warrior. Before tonight, I'll have the gargoyle.
You know him?
I believe I do.
Cartwright's the guilty man. He attempted to kill us. Used my plant as a death trap. His men killed poor McLeod in cold blood right before our eyes. It was terrible.
And then they locked us in a room. Cartwright threatened us with a gun. He made his escape through the window.
He made his getaway through a window, affording you a means of escape. He hoped we'd be too frightened to follow. He's guilty, Commissioner.
Yes, and since we know who he is, perhaps he'll leave the city and leave us alone.
He can't get away. Every means of leaving the city, thanks to Wentworth, are covered. We'll have him within an hour.
Oh, I hope so. If you don't, he'll kill us all.
We're doomed, Commissioner. I'll notify you, gentlemen, the moment he's in custody. Now go home and rest easy.
Thanks
a lot, Commissioner. Goodbye.
Oh, boy. This is what I think it is. Tell me plenty. The pieces of our jigsaw puzzle begin to fall into place.
Good news, Sahib?
Excellent. It proves that my deductions were correct. It gives me everything but his name. I'm positive that I know that.
That's just dandy. But you still got to bring him in.
Right.
Using that window for a getaway wasn't so hot. They didn't scare, they took advantage of it. Oh, what's happened is past. Act at once on your new orders.
Why the hurry?
Because, you idiot, Stephens has wrecked the lab and disappeared. I don't even dare return to my own home.
I forgot he knows you.
I haven't. That's why we must act at once. Finish the job, destroy the place, and resume operations in another part of the country. Now go.
Sit down.
Will you be serious just once? A madman is on the loose. Our country's future's at stake, and yet you fiddle around here.
You remember the money we had that belonged to the gargoyle?
Yes, and you tried to trace its source.
Some time ago, a respectable-looking chap in the consular service crossed the borders of the United States from a friendly country. And although his passport seemed regular in every respect, he was picked up and searched. $1 million in American money was found on him.
Why, it's a cinch. The money was to be used for propaganda and sabotage.
Yes. I traced that money through various channels and found that most of it was deposited to the credit of one man.
Oh, which one?
I'm not ready to say yet, but it wasn't Cartwright. Why, some of that money was even paid to Blinky McQuaid, myself, by the gargoyle's chief lieutenant, Trigger.
Oh, but that's not enough to convict him.
Now, wait a minute. Let me finish. I cited one mistake. Now, here's mistake number 2 that definitely puts the finger on our man. Remember when the gargoyle framed me on a murder charge with a glove, a rubber glove on which my fingerprints had been molded?
Yes.
That was his biggest mistake.
Well, I don't see why. We all fell for it.
But it was childish, and I'll prove it. When he used that rubber glove, the gargoyle forgot one thing. He left his own fingerprints inside on the lining of that glove.
By George.
Sit down, sit down. If you're innocent, I'm crazy.
That's right, you're crazy. He's crazy.
Yes? Sorry, sir. There are two men from your office downstairs. They have a prisoner with them, a Mr. Cartwright.
It's all right. We'll be right down.
Yes.
I pulled a bloomer. Why, he'll sue me for everything I have.
Nonsense. He'll be so relieved to find out he's no longer suspected of being the gargoyle that he'll overlook a lot.
Well, I hope so.
Don't worry. I'll handle it.
Well, there he is, Commissioner. We picked him up at the Union Station. He had a one-way ticket to New York, a bankroll, and a .45, fully loaded.
Yes, I know.
But I can explain all that, Commissioner. I tell you I'm innocent.
We know you're innocent. It's all a mistake.
A fine time to find it out. After I'm humiliated and insulted like a common criminal. I'll make you pay for this.
Mr. Cartwright, it's all my fault. The commissioner thought you were innocent from the start. But after all, you must admit that running away was suspicious.
I was running away because the gargoyle was trying to kill us all. He'll succeed, too.
Well, we'll release you with our humble apologies, and we'll hope that the gargoyle's next attempt also will fail.
I'll take off the cuffs.
Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. I won't be released. He'll kill me, sure. No, I insist on being arrested. That will afford me protection.
But we can't hold you, man. We have no charge against you.
Oh, yes, you have. I was carrying concealed weapons. Ask him. He took the gun away from me, didn't you?
That's right, Commissioner. A .45, fully loaded.
Yes, but,
If it's charges you want... Ow! Oh! Now, you can charge me with assault and battery. I insist on being locked up.
all right. Now, that's what you want. Lock him up.
I'm glad to. Oh, thank you, thank you.
What are you doing here? How dare you break into my office?
Shut up. Get your hat. You and me are going out together. Unless you want me to give it to you now.
Oh, no.
Come on, get a move on you. Step on it. All right. Get your hat. Pep it up. Come on.
We don't want your niece. We want you. Now, come on.
Don't go, Uncle. They'll kill you. Don't go.
Quiet, sister, or you might be the cause of the very thing you're warning him about. Now, in case you've got any ideas, the telephone wire is cut, and your house is being watched. So just relax and don't start nothing.
He's right, dear. You stay here. And don't worry, I'll be all right.
I'll get it. Hello? Anita!
The gargoyles men were here and they just left and took Uncle with them.
They don't know it, but they're coming to your house. It's going to lead us to their hideout.
Hurry, Dick. Hurry up.
What is it? The gargoyle's men got Van Sloan. Anita broke loose to pull me, and they caught her.
That means they'll take her, too, and we're helpless. We're licked.
Not if I know Jackson. We'll soon know where they take her. I'll have Crook stand by.
Follow orders. Take a shortcut direct to headquarters.
Why are you so sure Jackson will succeed in trailing them? You've never been able to before.
Because the gargoyle has a traitor in his camp, the same one who tipped us off on the Westfall job. He knows that now, and he'll discard all his usual precautions to finish this job.
Fool, the others are in there. Use this one. only got Van Sloan and his niece.
Oh, how long are they going to keep us here?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Uncle! What are they going to do to us, Uncle?
Only they themselves know.
What delayed you?
We had to go back for the girl. She broke loose.
That means that she may have given the alarm. We must work fast. Wait here for me.
What did I tell you?
Hello, Jackson, what is it? They got Nita and Van Sloan. I know all that. Where's their hiding place? The old abandoned gas tank on Willoughby Street. A secret entrance and everything. You want me to keep them busy till you get there? No, you might force their hand. I won't be long. All right, I'll wait for you.
Where is it? The gargoyles' headquarters are in the old gas tank on Willoughby Street, right in the center of town, and I never suspected it. But those detours, Chase, all camouflage, and we fell for it. Notify Commissioner Kirk where to come, and you meet him there.
Don't give up, Uncle. I told Dick what happened. He'll find us.
A vain hope, Miss Van Sloan. Even if he traces you here, he'll be too late. If you hadn't interfered, you might have survived. As my only interest was in destroying the leaders of the defense industries.
You'll never succeed. For every industry you destroy, 10 will spring up in its place. No power on earth can destroy the spirit of our people.
My organization is powerful. Thousands like myself are engaged in the same work.
And millions of loyal citizens are waiting to defeat you and your kind.
We shall see.
How are we going to get out of here?
There.
Never get here. Anything happen? That iron tank gobbled them up, but I know the way in.
We'll get in and we'll break it down.
All right, turn it on. Why not let them live and let's get out of here in the clear? Because this is our last chance to strike a vital blow on this district. Don't argue. Turn on the valves.
Uncle, look! What is that?
Gas! Poison gas! Let me out of here! Take care of Nita and Van Sloan. I must get the gargoyle. Your men are in the hands of the police. I'm turning you over myself.
You don't dare. And reveal to the police that Wentworth is the spider?
Even that, if necessary. Take off your mask, Mr. McCloud. Take it off!
So, you know me. I fooled you for months while I was destroying your defense programs.
Yes, but you're finished now.
You'll never take me alive. Try to follow me, and you'll walk into certain death.
He'd regret striking me. He was a bad man. Though I was a long time realizing it. I surrender.
Well, Kirk, it's all over. There's your gargoyle.
Hey, Dick.
I'm taking you into custody. The one we least suspected. It was that Scotch accent that fooled me.
It fooled me, too, until I got his real record from Washington. He was anything but Scotch.
Dick,
Nita, there's no place for you.
Dick, you didn't have to.
No, one of his own men finished him.
Oh, I'm so relieved. Well, now that he's gone, promise me the spider's dead, too.
I'm sorry, Nita. We can't stop now. There's sabotage everywhere. The spider has to keep on.
But why? You've done your share.
No, that's not enough. This is a time of national emergency. Everyone must do more than his share to help.
All right, have it your way. But I'm through. Absolutely through.
Hey, what's the matter with her? I just told Nita that we're continuing the fight. She's quit.
Hey, where do we start?
Right now, Nita.